Welcome to Mickey Guru Travel Talk with Christy, Gina, Eric, and Kyle. Let's sit back and chat about some magical destinations.
Hey there, and welcome to the first episode of Mickey Guru Travel Talk. I'm so excited.
I know, right?
Yay. It feels like the old podcast, but new. It's kind of like,
It just feels like the old one to me.
it's kind of like New Hampshire. It's what's new.
I'm sure it's new.
It's
Same
old.
cast.
What?
Same cast.
It's like Old Hampshire, but new.
Oh.
No, that's no.
Was there ever an Old Hampshire?
It's a line from the West.
Right.
We can't start our first episode out like this.
Why?
You want to bet?
Yeah.
I think we did.
Well, I mean, truth in advertising, right? This is what you're going to get, folks. So
There you
buckle
go.
up.
So for our first episode, we thought we would kind of introduce the cast. Hopefully lots of you know us, but hopefully there's even more of you that are joining us now and need to get to know us.
Right.
Getting to know you, getting to know us.
Shh, we don't pay for that.
How'd you?
Right, good point.
There you
I
go.
don't think that was good enough rendition for us to get tagged. So
Right.
Demonetized right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? We're going to get sued. No, it's not good.
Great. Perfect.
So tonight we're going to kind of introduce ourselves, but rather than saying like, hi, I'm Christy.
hi, Christy.
Yeah, I hope you don't ever say it that way.
Right,
I am
yeah.
Christy.
We're going to play a little game, but because you may or may not be familiar with our voices, we always like to start with kind of the introduction so that you can hear us. And that way it'll make it easier for you not to confuse my voice, Christy, with Kyle's. Right? Because that's an easy thing to have happen.
I'm Kyle. Not to be confused with Christy.
Right. Those K names are just,
Right. They sound almost identical.
yeah, right? And we also have Eric
Hi, everybody.
and Gina.
Hi.
All right. So
That was
tonight,
loud.
Not to be confused with Christy.
Or Kyle.
all right, that doesn't really work though, because G is for Gina, K is for Christy, and for Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right. So we are going to play two truths and a lie tonight.
Excellent.
And our goal is to kind of see if we can trip up each other by sharing some information. It's going to be especially challenging for Gina and Kyle to trip each other up because, you know, they're married. How long have you guys been married?
We've been married 23 years.
Is this a truth or a lie? Or, could be a test. I don't know.
Right. I know there was going to be a quiz.
Crap.
23 years.
It will be 23 years in September.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
1997.
Yep.
And we'll have 21 years in November. So right now it's just 20.
Just 20.
Just 20.
So tripping each
Such
other up.
newbies,
I know, right?
That's a lot of work. Don't say just.
right?
Right. I hate the word just anyway, but definitely
Yeah,
not for
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Whew. All right.
Is that a truth or a lie? You hate the word just.
That's the truth.
Truth.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How about the word moist? How do you feel about that?
You know, everybody gets really worked up over that word. It doesn't do
I feel
anything
like
to
Gina
me.
got worked up over it.
Yeah, I don't really care for moist. I mean, it's fine.
I mean, cake should be moist.
I don't like scab.
Oh,
Oh,
it's another visceral word.
Yeah.
Moist and scab.
Yeah.
Oh, not a moist
Put
scab.
put the two together and
Put it together and what have you got? Oy.
okay. So who'd like to go first?
Anybody?
Nobody?
Anybody?
I'll go first. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do? I just tell it.
Tell us the three things.
Three things,
And then we'll
okay.
discuss and then maybe ask you some more
Discuss
questions.
amongst yourselves.
Yeah,
you pick the order.
Okay.
Yep.
So I have never seen Snow White. I have never seen Aristocats. And I have never seen Bambi.
Wow. So have you seen Snow White in the parks, but just not the movie?
What do you mean? Oh, oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm talking movies. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wasn't
The
sure. I was
movies.
like,
Right.
Aristocats,
she's
I mean, they're
seen
not
Snow
at the
White.
park.
Yeah. No, I've seen her at the park
Okay.
in Germany.
Who have you seen at the park?
Snow White.
Have you seen the Aristocats?
I saw Marie in France one time.
Okay, so she said, I haven't seen any of these things, and now the two questions you've asked are, have you seen them?
She's trying to trip her up, Eric.
I mean,
Listen, I have a strategy here.
can't wait to see it. I'm curious.
And what I'm asking,
I'll be over here. Go ahead.
and I'm asking like the characters.
Why?
I don't know, because I thought it was interesting. And there is no Bambi. Did you ever think about that? There's
There's
Bambi
a reason there's no Bambi.
There's no four-legged characters.
There's Topiary Bambi.
Yeah.
There's Thumper Bambi.
There's Thumper
Oh,
Bambi.
But there's never...
You mean,
Well, he's a
you mean there's Thumper from
Thumper.
Bambi?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I was like, what's the Thumper Bambi? Is that like
You
a
know,
hybrid?
come on.
Well, no,
He's
you can,
a topiary too, right? Thumper?
There is.
I mean, Pluto is a character, and he is a four-legged character.
But he walks on two.
But you'd almost have to have a
Not
stilt
in the
person.
movies.
I mean, Bambi's got little skinny, scrawny legs, right?
Yep.
I mean, yeah, and the antlers. Okay. What do
I
you
really
guys
hope all those people that tuned in for this are still listening.
I promise our regular podcasts are going to be more interesting for the most part.
This is interesting. I mean, Aristocats, Bambi, come on. All right, so
At least people know we're not good liars, and we like Disney minutia.
right.
Right.
Minutia.
Good point. Right. Minutia.
Minutia.
Next week's episode, Kyle's
Jim
favorite
Belushi.
trash cans at the Walt Disney World Resort.
Oh, we have
do that.
some.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So
All
we
right.
got to come up with some actual questions here.
Oh, okay.
But how do you come up with a question of like, you haven't seen a thing? Like, that's hard.
I think with the,
Wahahahaha.
I think while she has that, we have to just guess because it's not like anything you can really like dig into.
No.
Do you know, Kyle?
I should know this. I know one of them for certain is a truth. Well,
Okay. So which one do you think for certain is the truth?
I know she's seen Bambi. At least she talks a good game if she hasn't. Because she seems to be intimately familiar with the story, at least
Right,
the
the
plot.
Thumper Bambi.
Yeah, Thumper
at least the
Bambi.
premise. She knows the premise well.
Well, doesn't everybody? I mean, it's kind of like Old Yeller.
Right, which I've never seen.
Also never seen Old Yeller. Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad. They used
Yeah,
to
that's
show
why I
that
haven't
to
seen
us
it.
in school.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? Why would they do that?
You've changed my mind now. I don't know. Actually, maybe I don't know.
All right. So we went off the rails long enough. Let's come up with one.
I'm going to guess that it is not true. I don't know how to phrase it. You have seen Snow White.
Okay. Do you want me to answer now or not?
Yeah,
Just
I'm
guess
gonna
which
go with
one.
that. Like, yeah, it's Snow White.
You
Nope.
have seen.
You've never seen Snow White?
I've not seen Snow White or Aristocats
Wow.
in its entirety. Neither one of them. I've seen bits and pieces of each one,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but never seen them.
but never seen it in its entirety. I have
All right.
seen Bambi in its entirety. That was
Sounds right.
very sad.
Oh.
Yes, you were right. I was trying to give a good poker face.
He can
did a
call
good
a
job.
flower if he wants to. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That is cute.
I love flower.
Yeah, I do too. So yeah,
All right.
I've tried to watch Snow White, and it was very boring. Sorry.
It's really short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't get. I don't know.
She doesn't take boredom well.
I don't.
She doesn't like the idea of this girl in the forest all alone and getting chased away and
And little short, creepy people come and
Apples.
save her.
little people. They're little people, Gina.
Yeah.
They're
Just leave it at that.
okay. I wasn't.
I'm totally teasing. All right. Who's next?
What do you
Go
guys
next,
got?
Eric?
I can go next.
Okay. Is this so we can't tell you're lying?
Yep.
Oh, he put
He's a
he-
pro.
For those of you not watching, he put on sunglasses. I wear
Okay.
my sunglasses.
So here are my three. My three are, I once worked a day labor job at a farm making pies. That's one. Number two is, I once I once crashed a Zamboni at the rink I was working at. That's the second one. And the third one is, my favorite ride at Walt Disney World is Rock and Roller Coaster.
What kind of pies did you make?
They were apple and cherry pies.
Were they like a whole pie, or were they like little handheld size
Nope,
pies?
big ones. Like great big, like tabletop pies. Like big pies.
You were thinking fried pies, weren't you?
I was thinking fried pies. Why were they made on a farm and not a bakery?
It was an apple orchard that it was attached to.
Was it a seasonal job, frying pies or making pies?
It was basically a seasonal job.
Pies.
Yes. It was a seasonal job.
How old were you when you crashed the Zamboni?
I think I was like 19.
Oh, okay. So you had a license to drive that said Zamboni.
Yeah.
You were
No,
supposed to,
I was
like
working.
you were, oh, you were working there?
Yep. Yeah, I was actually driving.
Was this the job before or after the pie job?
This was actually, that was after the pie job.
After the pie job?
So you weren't eating pie while you were driving the Zamboni?
I mean, I
And
may
that's
have
why
been.
you crashed.
That's why
Under
he
the
crashed.
influence of pie.
All right. Okay. I know my answer. Should I give it?
Are you guys in cahoots with the answer or no?
I'm not
Well,
going to
I'm-
guess this one because I'm pretty sure I know what it is. So,
Well,
but one of the things really screwed me up a little.
so should we confer, or should I just say?
I'm just going to, let me come right out and say it. I think Eric is,
You guys should confer, I think. You should all come up with an answer.
Okay. Which
You can
one?
do it out loud. It doesn't do
you can just do it out loud. Because I think,
Are
knowing
we going to
Eric,
say it at the same time? Oh, are we going to confer together?
I think we should confer together.
Oh, well, okay, what do you think?
I'm just saying, I think I know Eric well enough to know that I can definitely see Eric reckoning a Zamboni.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a given.
And he seems like he seems crafty enough and experienced. He's a wizened enough guy
Yeah, but
to where I could see Eric frying some pies too. Or making
Making
not, I
pies.
keep wanting to say fry pies, but
The
he's
thing
seems
that
like he can
throws
make
me
a
off-
pie.
the thing that throws me off about that is the whole farm thing, because Eric doesn't really strike me as the farm kind of guy. But since it's in an apple orchard,
Yeah.
it's kind of different than a farm.
It's seasonal.
Yeah. I don't think Rock and Roller Coaster is his
I don't
favorite
think so
ride.
either, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's our final answer. We don't think Rock and Roller Coaster is your favorite ride.
Is that your answer too? Or do you have a different one?
I thought you weren't playing. I thought she said
Are
she
you
was.
not playing?
well, that was the thing that I actually was thinking was that I think rock and rock.
Walking roller coaster.
I had like rocks in my mouth there. I think Rock and Roller Coaster used to be your favorite, but I don't really think that's the case anymore. So
Now I'm nervous.
No.
I do know he used to drive a Zamboni. He actually did have that job. I don't know that I've ever heard that you crashed it, though. But to be honest, sometimes wives don't listen to the whole stories.
I mean, you are driving on ice, so I mean, anything can happen, right?
Right.
Okay.
So what
Okay.
you guys decide, though, with that little bit of tidbit. Because you guys could be completely right, and he could blow me away and say that.
Oh, there's so many better rides now that I think than Rock and Roller Coaster. I think we should
Well, I
stick
don't
to our
know.
guns.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know that it's better. Well, yeah. Okay.
So the answer is, I never crashed the Zamboni. I worked there. I never actually crashed it.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. And I did work making pies for a summer.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't great. It was like you had to be there at 5 a.m. and
Sure.
Oh, I
work
bet.
till noon or 1 o'clock. But it
Mhm.
was it was something to do. So,
Rough job till 1
Right?
afternoon.
I mean, it was a short day, but you had to get up early. So
Yeah. Left
Yeah,
you
when you're
I
a
would hate
teenager.
that too.
and I
the rest of the day.
roller
Like,
coaster.
kick
Rock and
When
Roller
I-
Coaster's your favorite? Like Rise of the Resistance isn't your favorite?
I haven't been on Rise of the Resistance yet.
Oh, that's right.
wow, Gina.
See,
Nice.
that was an
See,
epic.
that was the one.
That was it.
That would have probably been it.
So I remember when I first met you,
Yep.
you wouldn't eat pie.
Yeah.
Because he made too many of them.
Yeah, he was like literally like, I don't
Nope,
eat
I don't want
pie.
That'll do it.
Yeah, bye.
I don't pie. I think he.
Do you
They
pie
don't-
now?
Oh, I love pie now. Pie
Okay.
and cake.
I like pie better than cake usually.
I like
Really?
them both.
I
like
do.
I like a good sheet cake.
Oh no.
I like
Such thing as a good
cupcakes.
sheet cake.
A good sheet cake?
No good such thing as a good sheet cake.
Yeah.
No, I
Publix sheet cake.
Oh my goodness.
okay. Well, that's good, but I like more
moist.
frosting than just on a sheet cake.
That's gonna be right. I'm all about the frosting.
Yeah.
Nice fudgy frosting. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's for another podcast. So that's for like a food talk.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry, we can't talk about food,
Shut it down.
Well,
He thinks he's the host now.
right?
You're letting it go off the rails. Somebody's got to do it.
All right, Kyle, lay it on us.
Hey,
Uh-oh. Go ahead. We got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a message on our computer screen.
Yeah, and it froze up for a quick second, and then you're back. So
Oh, okay.
we're good.
You can edit that
We're
part.
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
let's,
right, Kyle.
let's talk about the collegiate days. Here's the things. Here's 3 things that when Kyle was a lad.
Well, I was
When I was a lad.
Because Kyle wasn't ever a boy. He was a lad.
Who's the
I was a lad.
Yeah. Okay. Oh God, we have
Some sort of
some
weird
sort of
flying
flying
insect. Sorry about that.
bug that's joined us in the studio.
Flying by or something.
No.
Okay.
A little too early for that. But anyway, 3 majors, because I had more than 3 actually. But which major did I not have?
Okay.
Architecture, biology, or
Yeah. Did you forget it?
I'm
I
guessing
forgot
it
the
will be
third.
math because
Oh, it's
No,
a good pause.
it's a
I
Pause for
forgot the
dramatic
third.
effect. Forgot
What was
the
the
third.
third? Oh yeah.
God.
Well, I honestly had more than 3. Film and video. Which of those 3?
Were you not?
Which of those 3
Yep.
did I not major in?
I think.
I'm pretty sure film and video was a yes. So
Yeah.
we
And
can
I think biology is a no
cross that one off. You think bio is a no?
because he's very into architecture. Like when he takes his pictures, they're gorgeous of buildings. Like he picks up on all those angles, and
Mm-hmm.
some of his best pictures are architecture. So he must have like a thing for that. Because if I take a picture,
Yeah.
if I take a picture of a building, it's just building.
Building. Yeah.
It's just a building.
Although, to be fair, all of your pictures are really good. So,
That's true.
so
only because
comparing
I
them
take a
against
lot.
my own, yeah,
It's just statistics.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm guessing biology.
It's a little more than that.
What do you think, Gina?
You're guessing about
I know the answer, so
you
I
do.
can't.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to go with you. I'll say biology. That seems to make the most sense.
Yeah. Okay. Biology.
Nope.
No,
No.
it was architecture.
it was architecture.
Really?
Wow.
Although I am very interested in architecture, you're right, Christy.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a passion, but it's the one passion that my financial backing was exhausted before I was able to explore.
So, did you end up with multiple degrees,
No.
or were you changing your major like as you went along?
I would just change my major as I went along and couldn't really make up my mind. And yeah, so that was my last major before I embarked on a career was film and video communications.
Cool.
Yep.
I have my cousin got a degree in film from Boston University.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
Yeah, and she has been for the last 20 years or so,
Something like that. Yeah.
something like that, and a film and TV editor in Hollywood.
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool job in Hollywood.
Yeah. And I'll tell you off screen later, but she's engaged to an actor that you'd actually know.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
That's,
wait.
are you going to the wedding?
I don't know. See,
Oh.
we're not really close.
I
She's
doubt we'd be invited.
yeah, she's close to my sister because they're very close in age.
Oh, okay.
But we watch her on Facebook, and she's done all kinds of really cool movie trivia stuff online.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not like it's secret information, but
No, but it's just
it doesn't really fit
I
here.
think our
Yeah.
fans would care. So
Editors are cool because, I mean, especially in Hollywood, I mean, that's like something people don't give editors enough credit for what it is they do.
Well, don't they have a category at the Academy Awards?
They do, but even there, they don't get enough credit for what they do because they're really the ones. They're probably really the ones that put the story, that really tell the story.
Put it together.
She was an editor on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. And then most recently on the R. Kelly documentary.
Oh, was she really?
Yeah, they won awards for that. Not Academy, of course, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yep. She has a lot of power. A lot of power.
She's a great
just
girl.
Cut your little scene out.
Right, exactly. It's like all the people that look bad on reality TV.
Right.
She did that. Okay.
What's yours?
So the first one is, I went to 5 colleges before earning my bachelor's degree in education in 2012. The first time I ever heard of Dave Matthews was when I saw him play live at The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. I once had a job where I had to dress up as Barney the Purple Dinosaur to entertain kids at birthday parties.
Wow. You're good at this.
It took me a while. Do you know the answer?
Those are deep cuts, but yeah, I think so.
Wow. 2012. How old was Allie when you got your degree?
10.
10.
I was so excited to have her come to the graduation.
Yeah.
I only did 3 colleges, so you had me beat there if that's true.
You did what? 4? 4 different colleges?
5.
5.
You almost tricked her there.
I did, didn't I?
I had to look up my notes.
She had to look at her notes.
So I was going to say the problem with that is I've lost track. So I'm not sure exactly how many it is. So that's a problem right there. So I can't offer help with that
Can't
one.
help. Yeah.
It was a bunch. I knew that.
It was a bunch.
5 is a bunch.
I will
what was
say
the
that
middle one?
See, the others are such outliers that I have to go with the one that seems kind of plausible. 5.
Right. What was the one in the middle?
the first time I ever heard of Dave Matthews was when I saw him play live at the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Like,
now, did you see him live?
Yeah, like I was in the audience of the Tonight Show.
What'd you think?
I was really not interested.
It wasn't a boy band.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a boy bander.
Right. And what year was that?
Ooh, I was 19. It was the same year I saw Coach live, the TV show with Craig T. Nelson.
Oh.
Wow. That would have been early Dave Matthews. Relatively early Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
Where was Jay Leno filmed?
Burbank,
California. And you wore this Barney suit?
Yeah, I once had a job where I had to dress up as Barney the Purple Dinosaur, and I entertained at kids' birthday parties.
How's that song go?
I love you, you love me.
She's an ex-early childhood educator. Like, there's no chance you could have snuck that one by.
Yeah.
Did you have to sing the song?
No, because I was inside the giant costume.
Sure.
So all I had to do was kind of dance around and like give high fives to the kids and stuff like that, not knock them over. I almost knocked one over.
Purple tails.
I'm kind of thinking, like, no offense, but aren't you kind of too short to be a dinosaur?
I am 5'2".
It's Barney. Do you know how tall Barney is? Or are you like a Barney? Do you know?
I mean, he's a dinosaur. Shouldn't he be kind of big? I mean, he was bigger than the kids on the TV show.
You got to remember, if she's doing it for little kids, everybody looks bigger. So
what do you know about Barney? You like studied Barney or something?
No, I'm just thinking that the costume would be a certain height requirement. I'm trying not to be offensive, but all I'm seeing is this big head goes down on Christy's shoulders, and then it's just got a short little body, and it would be out of proportion, but it might not have been.
Said for that thought process.
Yeah.
Eric, you don't know this?
I thought I did, and now I'm not sure that I do. I think it's Dave Matthews. I don't think she saw Dave Matthews. That's what I'm going with. The purple dinosaur thing is perfectly reasonable in my mind.
Yeah.
The school count 5, 6, 8. I mean, whatever. It's some large number. So.
Well, did she graduate in 2012?
That seems reasonable. Yes. Yeah, I would say that's probably a good number.
I would just be guessing.
Yeah.
And I don't
Otherwise,
remember her
me
having
too.
seen Leno. I remember her seeing Coach, but I don't remember that she saw Leno.
Yeah, I knew the Coach thing,
Yeah.
but I've never heard of Leno.
That's what I'm going with.
What do you want to go with?
So Gina may be perfectly right about the little stubby dinosaur.
I think we should all just. I'm going to say you said Dave Matthews. She's lying about.
Mm-hmm.
You said.
Well, no, that was my argument for it not being the dinosaur, but I didn't necessarily pick that one.
What are you saying then?
I love that I stumped all of you.
Right?
This is great. I'm good at this game.
I don't know. I'll pick the dinosaur.
Okay.
You pick the
Okay, then I'll say college.
college,
Okay, so who's going to be right?
right?
I went to 6 colleges before I graduated in 2012.
See, that was the detail. The detail in that one was like, oh, that could easily be
I told
wrong.
you. I knew that
Yeah.
everything else was an outlier, so you got to go with the one that sounds plausible.
Well, I'm glad the dinosaur suit fit you.
Yeah, so it was, first of all, it wasn't like a high-class establishment. So
It's like a Times Square dinosaur.
Yeah, basically it was any teenager they could shove into the outfit, and
Right.
you worked for tips. So if you did that, you got tips at the birthday party. It was Discovery Zone. Did you guys have Discovery Zone back when we were in high school time frame?
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's where it was. And I loved it. I had a blast, but I remember being so ridiculous in the costume, smiling from ear to ear, even though no one could see my face.
Yeah.
But I would be like, why am I smiling?
No one can see you smile in the park bed.
But you had to like play the part. You'd almost have to smile. Otherwise, you're going to be like a sad dinosaur. You know, hey kid, come here.
Yeah, it translates.
Right.
The smile translates to.
Did you talk?
That'd
No.
be awesome. Just inside the dinosaur head, just weeping openly.
Yeah, right.
No, but the funny thing is, the first time I got to be Barney, because it was one of those like hierarchy things, the cool kids got to do it first.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The first time I got to do it, one of the other kids that worked at Discovery Zone got fired because he took the head off himself in the like eating area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then like parents were screeching and stuff, so he got fired. And then the next weekend they were like, "Hey, you want to be Barney?" Sure.
Yeah, I'd love to
You
do
were
that.
like, do I?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sure.
I remember that. I came home with a wad of cash, and my dad was like, "What is going on?"
Are you on the drugs, Christy?
Yeah, I was like, "I was Barney. Look."
I picked myself as a dinosaur.
No, and I did that same trip when I went to Coach. We went to see a taping of The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
I didn't realize you saw Dave Matthews there.
Yeah, and I had no idea who he was, and really could have cared less. And then my sister was kind of in the same boat.
Yep.
Years later, though, she became one of like the crazy Dave Matthews Band.
Oh.
And I'm surprised you've never heard her talk about that, because she's like,
Oh, I
I
totally
saw them
forgot
before
that.
they were a thing.
Yeah.
I'm always like, yeah, and it sucked. I mean, what? Yeah.
That's like the first time I saw Guns N' Roses. They were the opening act for Motley Crue, and they were horrible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Some
how,
things never change. I mean, yeah,
Right.
sure.
I was gonna say, it's funny how we're such good friends now, and you went to Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue, and I went to Tiffany and New Kids on the Block.
Well, I went to Tiffany too. I didn't go to New Kids on the Block, but I don't remember who she was with. Anyway, so Tiffany would have been my music that I listened to. The Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses was all of my best guy friends. They were the big hair 80 bands, kind of, that's their music. So I went along just to
The mullet crew.
the Mullet Crew. Absolutely.
Nice. All right, so that is our first episode. Hopefully you got to know us a little bit better. And on social media, we're going to try to trip you up and see what we can do this week. So follow our channels. You'll find us now on at Mickey Guru Travel Talk on Instagram and Twitter. No,
Twitter is
Yeah.
MG Travel Talk.
MG Travel Talk, because they have a real weird rule about how
15
much
characters or less, so
Yeah.
we had to
So-
cut it down.
Alrighty.
Twitter is at MG Travel Talk.
Yep.
Instagram and Facebook is Mickey Guru Travel Talk.
Yep.
And you can also email us if you are so inclined at
Mhm.
podcast@mickyguru.com. And then, I mean, if you're watching the video, you're already seeing us on YouTube, so you found our channel, so you're good.
Right.
Just hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can follow us and be notified when we update content. And even though this is our first episode, we already have an outtake reel to share.
We do.
So-
It was the beginning of this episode.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
we
geez.
probably- heck, this whole episode might end up on that reel.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my.
And if it sounds like we've talked before, it's because we've actually done 120 of these prior to this, just
Yeah.
elsewhere. So that's why.
Yes, this
And we're
is
going to
our.
continue the banter and the fun. And
And hopefully all of our adoring fans that used to listen to us under the other name have joined us on this side.
We have adoring fans.
Of course we do.
absolutely.
We do. We actually have quite a few people that will either message us or post to us about the stuff that we've said. Jen from Oklahoma on one of our recent podcasts was yelling back at us because Gina couldn't remember the name of the Festival of Fantasy Parade. So yeah, we've got adoring fans. We're pretty cool. Autographs are free. If you send us a thing, a message, and you
Just a
want,
thing.
Just send us a thing. We'll sign it.
We don't have 8x10s yet. I don't think we're going to be investing in them anytime soon.
I didn't
so-
say that. I have a
I
card.
want to have headshots. I've always wanted
That's
to
what I
have
was just sitting here thinking.
headshots.
That's why I was like, we don't have adoring fans. How can we have adoring fans when I don't have a headshot yet?
I would love to
We'll
have a
to work on
headshot.
that.
Can you make headshots?
You have one, Gina. Yours
Dude.
is on the website already.
Dude, I play
Well, yeah, but
first
that's
person
not
shooter
a,
games all the time. I make headshots all
that's
the
not
time.
a that's not a professional headshot.
Oh, that kind of headshot. Right.
Well, maybe one day we'll invest in that.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, everybody, and we hope to see you again real soon.
Bye.
Safe travels, everyone. Keep saying that.
Bye, everybody.
We all know vacation planning is stressful and time-consuming. Let the expert vacation planners at Mickey Guru Travel Company handle the details and find you the best deal possible, all at no extra cost to you. Whether your vacation dreams are made of roller coasters and princesses or sailing on the open seas, they will help create a magical experience you'll remember forever. To learn more about Mickey Guru and how they can help you save time and money, visit them at mickyguru.com.